calling the internet police.
Hello, what is up, guys? I'm bringing you a tutorial on a Pandashan World of Warcraft server. 5.4.2 as of right now. I'm going to show you how to make some money. Now, of course, the first and most obvious is professions. It gets you up a lot of money, especially if you can make some of the higher level stuff and grind some of the higher level stuff for that profession. As an example, jewel crafting will get you a lot of money if you can get primordial, or however you say it, some of the rubies. You can easily get those by prospecting any trillium ore, which will get you a lot of money. See, I'm only up to 44k gold right now, which isn't really much, but you go and you get those, get all that, and just put it up on the auction house, and some of them will sell, some of them won't. I have a lot that didn't sell, just because I wasn't here a lot the past week, but most of them will sell, and just gotta go and keep putting them up there, keep flipping them. Obviously, that's what's gonna get you all this money here. Won't take too long. Sometimes they'll sell really quick. Sometimes they won't. But it really depends on which realm you're on. That'll decide on if they'll sell really quick or take a while to sell. But typically, since jewel crafting is a huge profession in this patch and in this expansion in general, they should sell fairly quickly, because these are mats for the panther mounts, which you can make later on for quite a bit of profit. So yeah, definitely professions are one way to go. Professions that'll bring you in the most money are anywhere between, along the lines of engineering, alchemy, jewel crafting, blacksmithing, definitely any of the gathering, such as mining and skinning, will bring you in a lot of stuff, because those will grind you your mats that you need for your secondary profession, which will be a like I say, a creative profession, which you can go in and make stuff out of the mats that you grind, and then your primary should probably be a gathering profession, such as skinning, mining, herbalism, all the good stuff that you can go around and grind, which is boring, but will get you tons of money. And just by doing that alone, you'll be able to get tons of money. So like this, just one cell, 3,000, 3,000, 3,000, 2,000. It's you can gain in a lot of money from this, and that alone right there might just be enough to get me a few of the mats for the panther mount, or one of the panther mounts at least. One of the mats for sure, and then maybe a few of the others. Alright, and this next trick is going to kind of be a mix of both the first and the second technique, which I'm about to show you here, which is using the auction house to your advantage. Now, a lot of people, as you see, coming in here, let's go axes, because we have the Spirit Blade Decimator. You have things going way overpriced, like a level 35 axe is going for 1,500, just for, even though it is a transmog. A lot of things are going, yeah, here, like 10,000 just for that axe, which isn't the best axe. I have a better axe on my main than I do that, and it's still going for 10,000. But you can make a lot of money off the auction house. Buy for low, let's say that, and then sell it for a bit higher if there are some others that are going for a bit higher of a price. And that's essentially what you're gonna do. Is you're gonna find what everybody's selling it for, and sell it for just a tad less, but not a ton, but to where you can still make a profit. Now, since I did do my jewel crafting and pulled out the gems that did not sell originally from the first time putting it up on the auction house, I'm just gonna repost those and show you kind of how to get a feel for the auction house. Now, a lot of people just put stuff up not knowing the prices of what you know, they're gonna be, you know, just normally on the auction house without knowing the, you know, estimated, or not estimated, but the actual price of them, the market price for them. And those two you really don't want to get mixed up, is the market price and the auction house price, because that will get you very screwed. If you put River's Heart up for 70G a stack, they're going to sell, but you will make absolutely no profit if you go and you buy them low and sell high, but you will still make a profit if you farm them, but not as much as you would without, you know, checking the prices. So let's say I want to do first the Primordial Ruby. I'm just going to go to Gems, Red, and search. Now, it may take you a few seconds to go and find the allotted gem that you were searching for. But okay, yeah, this one is fairly easy. Now he's selling it for 9,999. That's the top one going in right here. So I'm okay. You know, that's quite a bit, but it's fine. I'm gonna put that up, and I'm gonna sell it less than he is. He's selling it for 9,000. I'm gonna sell mine for 8,000, you know, because that's a good market price. You know, that's significantly lower than his, but I will be raking in quite a bit of profit. Now for this one, for the top one, I'm going to make it lower. I usually do it in typically 25 increments, so this one will just be like 7,500. Easy, simple as that. Or even if I wanted to, I can bump that up to 775,000. And you can do it that way. I'm just going to put it at 5,000. And just to be, you know, me, I always put 99 on both gold and silver on the buyout price, because the auction house does tend to take out a little bit, and I'd rather get that extra few silver than, you know, what they would do. And now is the time for your adding and subtracting skills. You have 177 Primordial Ruby, and I do not want to open Internet Explorer. No. No. Close. I want calculator. Alright. You're just gonna open up your calculator, whatever you want to use. They have some add-ons which are in-game calculators, which really help with this, but you know, I'm gonna take a 177 and divide that by, screw you, by 20, because there are 177 Primordial Rubies, but there are only 20 per stack. Put that in, that puts it as about 8.85 stacks, so I'm just going to put that in as 8 stacks, and I'm going to create an auction. It does, however, take 840 gold, but you will be making a significant profit off of this. So don't worry about that little, you know, that little loss of 800 gold. It's not going to kill you. Now if you go and you go browse, you can do this with every single one of your farmed items and or bought items. You can search them, but there are some guides that will teach you how to search for them on this, because it's a bit different from actual retail, and it might take a little bit longer, but it is worth the time and effort. Alright, and now that we have our auctions up, it is pretty much just a sitting and waiting game on our River's Heart, Sun Radiance, Imperial Amethyst, Wild Jade, Vermilion Onyx, and Primordial Ruby. On to the next guide. Now the next way is not as much as difficult as in time consuming. It is grinding, and you will use your gathering profession, which you will go and you will gather professions, or gather raw materials that will go into your primary profession, or that you can just solely sell on the auction house. Another way you can gain money fairly quickly is if you are of level, you can grind mobs for this. You can do this anywhere to make actual fairly decent money. You can do this anywhere from your Burning Crusade expansion all the way through your mob expansion. Around the Burning Crusade areas, they'll start dropping grays that will drop for anywhere from 1 to 5 gold each, depending on the zone you're in, and it will get you quite a bit of money. There's an area in Cataclysm and Mount Hyjal that I will show you here on the map real quick that will actually drop greens like no other. You can just simply pick those up and sell them at a nearby vendor. This area is right here. the Shrine of Avina. You just go in here, and it's just you grind these harpies, and you can go into the actual shrine, and there's a general goods store vendor there, and you can just go and you can sell those items fairly quickly and get back out and farm some more. Although this does not, gain as much net profit as farming the auction house or using your professions and selling things on the auction house. It is fairly effective, especially when you're first starting off and trying to build your professions, as well as trying to gain maybe some level, some experience to be able to go out and kill later mobs, higher level mobs, to get better items. Now, different mobs drop different things. Some of them drop raw materials, such as humanoids drop cloth, elementals drop elemental items, such as I can't think of the name of them. Let me go to here. Primal earth, or maybe crystallized water, stuff along that lines. But killing mobs will get you a little XP, which will level you up, as well as get you some items that you might want, and maybe drop a good transmog that you can sell on the auction house, as well as just drop anywhere from green to purple items that you can just sell. Gray items too are great if they are over 1G. I suggest debating on whether you have the room in your inventory, picking them up, and then if you get a green item that is of more value, you can just drop those gray and white items and pick up. Oh no! And just pick up the green items for more of a profit per hour. But if not, you can just keep those and sell them at the closest vendor, and you will gain quite a bit of profit. So yeah, that's definitely one way you can go about it, and and getting money. Now let's just see if I can get a decent drop here. So yeah, thieving wool, why not? Just random mobs will get you decent stuff. Now what it gets you is completely random, but it does have a higher drop chance than on retail. So you are able to farm a bit more rare items. And see, he just drops 2 gold. That's, why wouldn't you take that? And some of them will just drop good items as well, as much of the stuff is way overpriced, such as Pandaria epic items are going for easily anywhere from tens of thousands of gold to hundreds of thousands of gold, which will get you quite a bit of money if you can get that drop, which I've only gotten, I think, 1 drop of that so far. And it got me quite a bit of money. I sold it way under what I should have, but that's back when I was very first starting off in mob areas. So just grind those mobs and find some good loot. Let's see, once I kill this guy, I can show you what I can get from him. And it very possibly may be something good. It may very possibly be something bad. It just depends. It's a whole kind of a 50-50 chance kind of thing. Let's see if I can hop up here, since I can't obviously loot him down there because it is so buggy. Okay, apparently doesn't want me to loot him. I don't see why not. I worked so hard for that kill. Not really. But I really want my loot, if it would give it to me. Give me your loot. Give me your booty. I'll actually go and kill this guy real quick and see what I can get, since apparently that last guy didn't want to give me anything. It's really quick and easy to kill these guys. It's really no challenge whatsoever. I can take him out and pick up whatever he has and see. Nothing really too over expensive, but you can get about 2 gold per kill on these guys, which isn't too bad. that'll be the end of this episode. Make sure you guys rate, comment, subscribe, leave a like or a comment if you think anything else can be added or taken out. This is only the first guide out of a few. Once I start getting more and more ideas on techniques on how to get some more money on here and guides on just random things on Pandashan, I will be putting them up. But I hope you guys enjoyed. Please leave a like, rating, and comment. A link to the private server Pandashan will be down in the description. Peace out, guys.